lovelies. Today's the day, it's the 4th of October, and I've been writing my story. I know I've written my trilogy and I'm on another trilogy, but this is my story. And I just wanted to share this one little bit with you. And it's the chapter title is "The Lessons Are Everywhere." How many of us listen to just one side of a story and take it for the truth? I know for sure that I have been guilty of this in the past. How many of us make assumptions thinking we know best, but really we know nothing at all? How many of us have sat and gossiped, not understanding that everyone's journey is unique to them? I think we can all raise our hands to this one. How many of us have been mean and unkind, not giving thought to how hurtful our words and actions can actually be? How many of us have not been the best versions of ourselves? The questions just keep on coming, thick and fast. I can hold both my hands up to every single one of these statements. Am I proud of my actions? Of course I'm not. I'm just glad that I've been able to take the time to look within and work on myself. This process for me has taught me to accept everyone, allow outcomes to unfold, and to just let things flow. To realise that other people's lives are really none of my business, and that the journey we are all on is a gift. In the end, when all is said and done, there is one outcome that happens to all of us. Yes, you guessed it. None of us are getting out of here alive. Going back to the listening, I want to ask you all to look inside yourself. How many of you truly listen to yourself, your kids, your partners, or your friends? Not just listen, but truly listen. The art is to hear, not to reply. Just be there. There isn't always an answer required, just a time for another to let out a burden and know that they are not being judged. Why also do we sometimes only hear the parts that we want to and ignore the parts that reflect something back at us, something we don't like about ourselves? If each and every one of us took the time to help one other person, how different would the world around us be? Nobody knows what goes on behind closed doors. Opening my doors to you, allowing you to peep inside my very soul, I am giving you a glimpse into my life, a life that some really would never have survived. I pray as you read that you can feel the freedom in my soul, my ability to finally let go and allow the universe to catch me. Holding back as I write, some of my memories I don't want to share. They are mine to keep, a reminder of how far I've come. Always knowing that I was a kind, empathetic and loyal person. That being said, how is it that we allow others to shape our lives to suit their own? Why do we minimise our own needs in order to fulfil the needs of others? Why do we not think we deserve reciprocity? Why do some of us just give and give, the person receiving never feeling you deserve anything in return? Why do we not value our time, kindness, love, light, and every single fibre of our beings? I, for one, always thought that if I gave, it would somehow allow me to receive love. Blimey, wasn't that the biggest crock of multicoloured unicorn poop I'd ever thought? Honestly, this is not how it happens in life. Love has to come from within before anyone else can offer it to us. Unconditional through and through. I made the mistake of thinking that if I got up early every morning and ran him a bath, if I made him breakfast and packed lunches daily, I was being a good wife. If I cooked and cleaned and treated him like a god, I would somehow be seen. If I ironed his clothes and made him feel good, I would somehow be held in value. If I had 2 jobs, it would somehow make what I earned and added to our lives valuable. Not once did I think I deserved similar actions in return. I'm here to tell you, my beautiful readers, until you stand up and be your true authentic self, nothing can or will change in your dynamic. I know now nothing changes if you stand still, vibrating on the same spot, repeating the same patterns, till the carpet beneath your feet is literally threadbare. How many of us have wasted decades waiting for change? But change never came. Until you take the leap of faith into the unknown and stand in your own power, the world keeps on turning, the universe continues to expand, and you stay stuck in the same spot. As a child, there were no cuddles and love, no bedtime stories and no more warm milk and cookies. That only happened in the books I read to myself. What there was literally shook my inner core. The fear, the physical and emotional cruelty, the cigarette burns in places nobody else would see, and the dark places to sit only they had the keys to. The mental anguish and the shame, a feeling I carried with me for decades. All of this from the actions of others. It took me 2 marriages to learn to stand up for myself. Never once did I think that my voice really mattered. My fear of speaking out and saying what I wanted, holding back the words. It was a chance meeting that changed everything for me. The way he treated me gave me an inner strength to literally fight back. As the universe again showed me the cycle repeats, and I finally had the good sense to say, no more. That sudden realisation that hurt people. Now at 57, the shame is gone, and I know that none of what happened to me at the hands of others was my fault. I was here to break the generational bonds that had held so many before me, realising that people could only meet me as far as they had come. They were doing their best with what they had. I am now finally free to live my own life, knowing exactly what I deserve. I just needed to help myself first, listen to what I had to do and respond to it. My higher self was calling and waiting for me to act. My ancestors were there to help, and my angels too. It was game on. My life to this day has been a veritable roller coaster, seeking someone to love me and of wanting a home that couldn't be taken away from me. Nobody knowing what my eyes had seen and what my ears had heard. They weren't there to witness my life. Only I knew that. My siblings, all but one, left me when they had the chance to escape. I know now that all of us were, still are, and always will be, on our own journeys. I learned over time to stay in my own lane and follow my own dreams and desires, never needing any of them to validate my life. My beloved books enabling me to learn and to grow. Knowledge was my superpower. My insight into life, a little rose-coloured but soothing all the same. My Granny Lizzie keeping me safe and listening to me daily. The sense that she was there with me like a warm blanket on a wintry night. I truly believe that she was assigned to me at birth. My guardian angel, so to speak. My twin very close by, a part of me in the heavens, and a guiding light. As I look back now, the tears have been shed and the traumas have been healed. No longer triggered by the memories. I feel whole again, as if I'd been rebooted back to factory settings. I am finally living my best life. This version of me knowing without a shadow of a doubt that everything is going to be okay. Never again will I accept the life others thought I deserved. I will have the life I know in my soul, that I was born for. Just wait and see what the universe has in store for me and those coming along on my journey. It's truly magical when you believe without seeing.